That, my friends, is a perfect steak. Alright, today's show is sponsored by our friends at Avalon Bay. They supplied the product, we supply the opinions. Here we go. So as you guys know, I'm a big fan of grilling, cooking out, and doing all that kind of stuff, and I tend to stay away from kitchen gadgets. Well, my friend Dave over at Avalon Bay sent me something that he said I would like and want to try. It's a sous vide machine. I've never done it before. We're going to try it for the first time. I did a little bit of reading ahead of time, but we'll see how this works. Give it a try. We're gonna try cooking pan searing a steak in the house. Today we're having a huge blizzard up here at the Weekend Homestead. If you look out the window behind me, it's snowing and it'll keep coming down. We're supposed to get somewhere between 10 and 14 inches of snow tonight, so I thought, what a good time to try this out. We got a section of beef from our friends over at Larson Valley Farm. He sent me a couple steaks, so we're gonna try this New York strip, see how it goes. The way sous vide works is it's food under a vacuum or cooked under a vacuum. So this actually will go in a pot of water. We'll heat it up with this device, which will bring the temperature up to whatever setting we put it at. We're gonna cook to 123. After it's done, we cut the bag open, throw it on the stove, fry it up, finish it off on there, brown and sear the outside of it, and everything will be great. So I'm kind of skeptical. I don't know how I feel about cooking inside of a plastic bag, but we're gonna give it a try here. It's really simple to do. Step one, you just need a pot of water, and this machine just slides right in like so. You plug it in, and there's this play button. Just hold this down. You have two options. You can set the temperature and you can set the time. So we're gonna set the temperature and we're gonna set it to exactly what we want. We want the internal temperature of this steak to be 123. So now our temperature is 123 and our time is 1 hour. You hit play. It's currently telling me that the temperature in the water is 69 degrees and it's bringing it up to temperature. So for us, a family that's out and about a lot, it's really simple for us to get something going. We just put our meat in here, whatever it is, lamb, chicken, pork, anything basically. Today we're doing beef. You run it through the vacuum sealer. You can use your vacuum sealer. Otherwise, Avalon Bay sent me a nice vacuum sealer. The simple idea is put the meat, the seasoning in here. So we put some salt, pepper, bay leaf, some olive oil. Then we come back and put it in the sous vide machine once it comes up to temperature. We're gonna go out and play in the snow for a little bit with the Kubota and get some work done on the property. And then when we're done, I'll come back and this will be held at a temperature of 123 degrees. At that point in time, I can take it out and we're gonna finish it on the stove right here in the house. By the way, this is the vacuum sealer they sent to us. Nice thing is, you can have two settings if you need to do a slow vacuum seal, if it's dry food, moist food. If you have a canister, there's a connection on the side to hook up for a canister. But really simple, really straightforward. Nice stainless steel build. One of the things is, as you know, I'm a deer hunter, and this year we shot a deer and we got to use this vacuum sealer to seal up all of our packaging and stuff like that for deer season, and it worked out great. Now for both the sous vide machine and the vacuum sealer, I'm gonna have a link down in the description. If you guys are Alrighty, we're back inside. We're gonna get it all ready, sear it up, and get this thing finished. Here we go. Alrighty. Alright, so the last part, this is the first time I've ever done this. This is pan searing. Turn this on. Everything's better with some butter. Now what we're gonna do is melt this butter down until there's no more bubbles in it. The big part here is we're just browning the outside of the steak, trying to get it all finished. We'll flip it here. Nice. Alrighty, what I plan to do now is let it rest for about 5 minutes and we'll cut it up and serve it and we'll be on our way. I'll tell you this, that was pretty easy. I mean, it took maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes on the side and a little bit of butter in a pan, and I'm very curious to see what it looks like on the inside. So we'll get it set up here, cut it open, and we'll take a look and see what we have. Let's take a look and see how it came out. Look at that. Perfect. All right, here we go. Gonna try this, see how it goes.
I really like it.
That's all that's left. So a quick review of the Avalon Bay sous vide cooker. We tried it out today for the first time. I've never done sous vide. Read the manual a little bit, hooked it up, ran it, did a steak, and then finished it on the stove today. And I'll tell you, it turned out good. A couple things I really like about this thing. One is it's perfect for a person who's not a very good cook, in the sense that with this device, anybody could be a cook, which is great. So if you're thinking about something for a gift, this is definitely something that you might want to consider. Second thing is, for us, where we're not around for most of the day, to be able to set something up, leave, and then come back and have it cooked perfectly where I just have to finish it, the amount of time it took me to do the stuff on the stove was maybe 5 minutes, which was perfect. So I definitely think that time and the ability to set it and leave, and 6 hours later, the food is perfect. It's awesome. And lastly is I have a lot of kitchen gadgets, and quite honestly, a lot of them are really big. This thing is really small. It fits right inside of a drawer. It works really easy. You can pull it out and use it when you're done. Easy cleanup and put it back. That's the kind of kitchen device that I really like. All right, so that's our review of the sous vide. I was a little worried about it just in the sense of the idea of boiling a piece of meat inside a plastic bag didn't sound appealing, but if every steak turns out the way this one did, it's a thumbs up in my book. If you're interested, click on the link down below. There's a link to the product and there's a coupon code if you want to use it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Otherwise, this has been the Weekend Homestead, living a simple life, one weekend at a time. Thanks for watching. That, my friends, is a perfect steak.